Negative thoughts and thinking are a very common and major problem today. According to a survey, more than 90% of the total population of our world has become mental patients. Negative thoughts can be called the root of all mental disorders. So, this is very vital to stop negative thoughts. Hi friends, welcome back to 6WTV once again. Today in this video, we will explain to you 7 wise hacks, how to stop negative thoughts. Before jumping into these 7 hacks, first, it is important for you to understand what are negative thoughts and their causes. Wrong perceptions and unwelcome sentiments about self or others that impact your cognitive health, decision-making strength, and self-belief that lead you to a frantic world are called negative thoughts. For example, I am not good enough. I'm the worst of all. I can't do this. What he will be thinking of me. He is better than me. I don't have guts. It is too cold gone out running. I will do this tomorrow. These all are negative thoughts that influence your cognitive fitness. Every negative thought is of different nature and has its own damage. Every negative thought damages you differently. And the extreme level is that if they are not controlled in time, they may lead to suicide. Suicides are actually the extreme results of negative thoughts. So, you need to stop negative thoughts and improve your lives. Hope you have understood what are negative thoughts. Now, here we will explain the causes of negative thoughts. Word thought is the second form of think. This means that this is a thought that is stuck to your mind and you don't stop thinking about them. These are either related to your past or your future. When you keep on assuming about any bad or sad occasion that happened in history, these are negative reflections about the past. For example, you failed an exam or couldn't perform well. Now you feel regret for your performance. That is a positive thing, but in one condition. Negative thoughts about past and future. If you use this regret to work hard in the future and learn from past mistakes. Till this regret is positive. But if you give up and quit working for that, then this regret is negative because you quit just because you think that this is too late and you can't do this. Now the second type of negative thought is about the future. You keep on thinking about your future, and when you think too much about something, you start getting negative vibes. After that, you will start feeling that this was your wrong decision and you can't do that. You start thinking, what if I fail? You keep on thinking about the unexpected result and ultimately quit or can't perform well. This leads you to the result about which you are thinking all the time. As a result of this bad result, you lose hope or quit. These are all the results of your self-made bad assumptions. So, now we are going to explain to you smart and proven tricks to stop negative thoughts. Number 1, do not overthink about past. Past is a very dangerous and helping word at the same time. It depends upon how you see the past. If you think about the past just to learn from the mistakes that you made in the past, it will act as a good teacher to you. It makes you a good learner and boosts your confidence to hustle with more belief. And on the other hand, if you keep on thinking about it all the time, it will act as desperation for you. You will lose confidence and will never get up. But in the end, it all depends on you. For example, let's suppose you have a broken relationship that was going great. You were very happy and never thought about the separation at that time. Everything was going so well and you both were very happy. You were supposed to make for each other. But with the passage of time, situations started getting complex. The whole happiness and joy changed to sadness and despair in no time. Everything started happening opposite to your expectation. You broke up and you both changed their ways. Now this time is the time of trial and test for your guts and thoughts. You start assuming that your life is finished and there is no reason left to live anymore, and start blaming yourself for that breakup. You will get too many negative vibes. Suicidal thoughts will try to overcome your mind and blah blah. Now you have to control yourself by thinking about the good things present in your life. Other relations that love you so much. You have to determine a goal to remove your intentions from those negative thoughts. Find a reason to live. And higher than that, you have to think that what's gone is now the part of your past that will never come again. This will motivate you to think about what I have rather than what I lost. Once you find that your reasons to live happily are dominant over reasons to live sadly, you start feeling happy. So coming out of the past is the first very important step to stopping negative thoughts. Number 2, care about yourself first. This step is related to self-care. Yes, there is an element present in all of us. There are some people for whom we care more than ourselves. We sacrifice our happiness and series for them. Definitely, such people must be present in your life. For them, you care about more than yourself. But you have to understand that this care also has a boundary. Caring beyond that limit decreases your worth and affects you badly. There are some points where you have to care about your happiness first, higher than how others will feel. For example, if you never say no to someone and are easily available all the time, this will make them feel that you are free and useless, you are worthless. They will not think that you care about them more than yourself and will not see your sacrifice. They will just see your every time availability and in return insult you in front of others. In front of others, they will make you feel that you are useless, worthless, and valueless. This will make you rethink if they were right. When you yourself think about their compliments, you start thinking like them because their compliment was stuck in your subconscious mind. Learn to say no. So, this is the passive link of this point to negative thoughts. To stop these negative thoughts, you have to think about your happiness first. For this first, you have to learn to say no. Saying a no is the biggest challenge for a person. Because you have been living to impress other people since childhood. You think negatively that they will feel bad if you say a no. At that moment, you have to think that it's okay if they feel bad. It is okay to make them feel worse than to make yourself feel bad. You don't need to make changes in your working schedule for someone who doesn't care about you as you feel about them. This will help you to stop overthinking because an element of I don't care adds to your personality. So, start caring about yourself first, give priority to yourself first, over others. This will help you to stop any negative thoughts. Number 3, remove what if from your thoughts. This point is related to negative thoughts about the future. As you stay stuck to something that happened in the past, just like that you stay stuck to the future. Usually, people think that their future thoughts are limited to career tensions, relationship tensions, and job tensions. But this is not true. Although these are also the part of negative thoughts about the future, just these thoughts are not part of the future negative thoughts. This also includes what-if thoughts, which are basically the root of all future negative thoughts. This what-if gives birth to many negative thoughts that keep you stuck to the future. What will I do if I lose my job? What will happen if I fail? It is not good if he feels bad. What it will be if I have a breakup? What if that friend leaves me? When you continue on to keep thinking about these questions, you ultimately start getting negative vibes. Same as happened in the past step. Because when you have done thinking positively, negativity starts. Because too much positivity gives birth to negativity. First, you think about positive and expected answers to these what-ifs. You think about the happiness and excitement that we'll feel after positive results. Suddenly a thought, what if not, enters, and from here the negativity starts. These negative thoughts make you think that if results don't come according to the expectations, your life will be finished. These negative thoughts scare you so much that in no time thoughts of the reward of positive results escape your mind. Negative thoughts completely overcome your mind, and ultimately you quit just because of the fear of failure. To stop these negative thoughts, you just have to cut this from the root and delete all the what-if questions from your mind. You have to tell yourself that your duty is just to hustle, regardless of the result. Results are the responsibility of God. Your duty is just to hustle and not to interfere in the matter of God, as He is not interfering in your matter. Number 4. Develop a free time habit. Free time habit is a very necessary thing. This is a famous saying that an empty mind is the house of evil thoughts. Just memorize, which is the time when negative thoughts enter your mind. You think negatively only when you are free. But when you keep yourself busy with some work every time, you don't have the time to think negatively. So, developing a free time habit helps you to stop negative thoughts. When you are free, you start thinking about something. Although these thoughts start from positive thoughts, these positive thoughts gradually lead to negative thoughts, as mentioned earlier. Some free time habits are taking part in sports, swimming, hunting, book reading, meditation, and working out. These activities can also be called anti-negative thought habits. When you are free and have leisure time, you should adopt any of these activities or some other habit you like. Free time habits keep you attached to them, and there is no time left for you for any negative thoughts. So, develop some free time habits to get rid of negative thoughts. Number 5. Make Plan A and Plan B. This point is also passively related to this topic. As mentioned earlier, you think negatively by overthinking the future. When you think about the failure of your plan, you are thinking negatively. To stop these sorts of negative thoughts, you can make a Plan B. This will give your brain comfort that there is no need to worry because you have an alternative plan in case of failure. The alternative plan also helps you in every emergency situation. This is the hustle method of successful people. But making a Plan B does not mean that you have to completely depend on plans. Because Plan B is just the visual or written form of your hustle. You make a plan and decide to work hard according to it. But when you think about the plan, you become excited to think about the success of this plan. And continuous thinking about this plan ultimately leads to negative thoughts. So you start thinking about the failure of this plan. The penalties of the failure of this plan forces you to be an overthinker, and you start assuming yourself a loser. To get rid of all these situations, you have just to adopt a very simple solution. You just have to make an alternative plan keeping in view the failure of Plan A. This tells your mind that you just have to work with devotion according to the plan without caring about the failures. In case of the failure of Plan A, you have an alternative plan, Plan B. So, your mind will work with more focus and devotion. This helps to stop negative thoughts. Number 6. Enjoy your own company. A company is an important factor that has a very strong influence on a person's thoughts. If your company consists of positive and optimistic people, you ultimately start thinking positively. You become optimistic and your mind starts working calmly. But on the other hand, if your circle is full of negative and adverse people, you automatically start thinking negatively. Because your friends motivate you to think big and achieve your targets. This is only possible if they themselves are hustling and hardworking. If they themselves are negative and aimless, They will also force you to think like them and will highlight only the negative aspects of everything and make you think that every hustler is a fool. Such people say that this life is just to enjoy and everything depends on your fate. They will fill your mind with misconceptions about everything. And ultimately, when you think just to analyze their thoughts, you start thinking negatively. Because your subconscious is full of negative thoughts. So, the solution to this problem is that you should replace them with positive ones. But the best solution is that you should start enjoying your own company. Because when you get motivation from your friends, you become dependent on them to seek motivation. Every time you need motivation, you have to find those people. But when you enjoy your own company and think positively about yourself, you don't need to search for other people. To become an autophile, start enjoying your own company. Becoming an autophile will help you stop overthinking. Number 7. Believe in yourself. Self-belief is also passively linked to this topic. Negative thoughts about the future are due to so many reasons. One of the main reasons is the lack of self-belief. When you have doubts in your mind about yourself, you can't perform well. Self-doubt gives birth to a negative mind. When your mind is unclear about yourself, you will think negatively about yourself. Negative vibes will come to mind and ensure you that you are a loser. So, self-belief is a very key thing. But on the other hand, if you have a firm belief in yourself and you will strongly believe that you can do this, negative thoughts will never come to your mind. To build self-belief, you have to adopt some habits that can boost your self-confidence. Experts and psychologists say that setting up and cleaning your bed after waking up boost your self-belief. Because this is the first task of the day. If you perform your first task perfectly, this motivates you to perform big tasks. This increases your self-belief to the next level. You can do several things to enhance your self-belief. Face your fears. Solve the problems. Put yourself in challenging situations. Leave your comfort zone. Don't ignore minor tasks of the day. Perform your work on your own. Don't depend on others. These several things will help you to enhance your self-esteem. When you have self-belief, this will help you to stop negative thoughts. Friends, hope you have enjoyed this video and learned how to stop negative thoughts. If yes, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks.